The Colorado Buffaloes are taking over of college football right now as far as the conversation. I watched the game today. They defeated Nebraska at home in Boulder. What was the score? 36-14. And rivalry game that goes back to the 1800s. And what can you say? It was a beautiful, beautiful game. So but it wasn't without any flaws on both teams. It wasn't a very clean game, but at the end of the day, even a blind man could have saw that in the second half, the superior team was the Colorado Buffaloes. And so this is real. This is no longer hype, considering what they did last week to TCU to be ranked number 22, to be unranked, and now they're ranked number 22, and they'll probably go up higher based on the rest of the college schedule, how it plays out. But you gotta like what he's doing, and I'm on board. I'm a fan. They are exciting. They're prepared. Now they got to clean up some penalties. Their defense today was exceptional. Just exceptional. Their defense was dominant when they had to be dominant, and they shut Nebraska's run game down. Nebraska didn't have much of an air game because based on talent, and Travis Henry and the other his running mate on the other side, the other corner. I don't know his name, but they did a decent job. They got a pass rush, had some breakdowns in coverage here and there. A couple of missed tackles they could clean up, but overall, in a really a slugfest in the first half. I mean, Colorado came, led at half at 13-0. So it was a great game. Colorado Buffalo fan, they stormed the field. It was exciting, man. It's an exciting display of college football these last 2 weeks, especially for Colorado Buffalo fans and the university. So Dione is amazing, man. Amazing what he's doing. He took on the criticism and like it's supposed to be. He didn't run from it. He's always been brash. Is there a hint of jealousy? I think so. Which leads me to, I was looking at the game with a buddy of mine, and he had mentioned something about, it could be Dione got to be prepared for the racism that's going to come his way. And I said, well, how so? And he said basically because of the fact that I think Dione had mentioned leading up to the season that his team is 75% black. So my thing is this what we're doing now? We are, we can't tell the truth. We can't state a fact. We're not allowed to tell the truth anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. He's stating a fact. So that's racism now? Well, he rebutted, well, you never know how, people take that. They'll say, why you have to mention that he had 75% black. And that's, is he trying to make it a black and white thing? Come to my university, I'll accept you, all that nonsense. But that's just taking it way beyond out of context. Way beyond. And the fact that Dion's doing what he's doing, his son Shador today put on a dazzling performance. And he got knocked around a little bit at the quarterback position. He still tends to hold on to the ball a little too long. And he's got to realize he got a clock. And Nebraska, I was impressed defensively what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't, and Shador was taking what they gave him. You know what I'm saying? So it was an excellent game plan by the offensive coordinator. Excellent defensive game plan. Excellent. And so, it was closer than what the score indicated, but Nebraska was able to get a late touchdown at the end. And once again, the fans stormed the field. It was their first home win, first home game, their debut game. A lot of celebrities at the ball game today. NBA players, basketball players, you know it. This is a hot ticket, and it's an expensive ticket. I think seats were going for like $400 and some. They might have exceeded that. But it's a good product, man, that Dione is putting on the field. And it's amazing because of the fact that, he taking the kids in the trans. Yeah, there's controversy there, but hey, the team was 1-11 last year. Last season it was 1-11. You gotta do what you gotta do if you stating you want to be, you want to be competitive. So it's no, the NIL or whatever, man. Everybody's playing the same game. So, hey, maybe he's different. Maybe this is a shock in collegiate football of how you do things, man. People are afraid of how you do things. There's a way to go about doing it. I think he's really saying no excuses. There's no excuses to win. And I'm going to do everything I can to get the right players at this university to win. To put the eyeballs on the program, to get funding, and it's big business. So I don't know why people are tripping. It's big business. You know what I'm saying? So even the players getting that NIL deals and stuff like that, hey, they playing catch up. The big boys been doing this for years. You think about it. The SMUs and all this with their unlimited resources, to say, you know what I'm saying? We know. And then they're joining the ACC. So look, man, this is college football. But congratulations to the Colorado Buffaloes. They defeated the Nebraska Cornhuskers in a big rivalry game. And this is big for recruiting too. Everything that you do on national TV to draw the fans, Colorado is the big draw. They're the big draw. And they're going to get the ratings, man, because they're an exciting team. Shador, I think he threw for 393 yards. So he's got 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. And he's cerebrally carving teams up. So, he has the goods, man. He has what he's obviously the leader right now for the Heisman Trophy. I think so. I know what USC has. I know Caleb Williams, homeboy here. So, but right now, I'm just saying, for what I saw, he put on a dazzling performance, and the footwork, the handling of the ball, the handwork, and all the little in around play they did. I mean, the play they did on the escape move, to keep the play alive, the extended playmaking that he was doing on the 2-point conversion, but they ruled it incomplete. But outstanding, man. So proud of that guy. So proud. But anyway, I just thought I'd get on here and on this Saturday of college football, and you take care. But I wanted to mention that conversation as far as Dione, when they brought up the race thing. My buddy was suggesting that why did he mention his roster, his team being 75% black, prior to the season. Hey, man, he's stating facts. Okay, I'm not going to condemn a man who's stating a fact. Sorry. You can inject anything you want. It might have rubbed you the wrong way, whatever. You might say, why did he say this? Oh, everybody has an opinion. You know what I'm saying? So we cannot be afraid to express ourselves and be afraid of the backlash or whatever. But if you really feel in your heart what you're doing is righteous and what you're saying is righteous, then who am I to critique or condemn, what you think is right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That we can all kind of that's just being an American. You know what I mean? That's just being an American. So we should have that freedom to express ourselves. You know, and we do know that it is a responsibility to use good judgment. You know, and you know, to use it in a responsible way. And I think Dion was what he was saying was, you know, a very responsible answer as to, you know, how he was expressing himself. So for him to get judged or looked upon like, oh, you know, why did he use, you know, why is he using the race thing? I don't know. I don't agree with it, but I'm drinking on some ginger. It's very strong, good for your body. But I don't know. People can have their, you know, their rebuttals. Like I said, their responses, their replies. So that's fair. That's debating. That's conversation. That's zeroing in on that information, or that you can kind of go back and forth, and it could be heated, but at the same time, it could be a good, healthy conversation from, you know, from both sides. So once again, it's on. The Colorado Buffaloes defeated the Nebraska Cornhuskers, who was represented well in Colorado and Boulder. So, as you know, Nebraska's fans travel, but they came away disappointed. And Colorado, I think, in this rivalry, has won the last three ball games. So, congrats. We'll see you soon. Vanguardian News. Peace.